The new update coming to Spongebob Tower Defense is one of the biggest we've seen in a long time. So today we're going to dive deep into the roadmap, the card packs, and even the new video premiere they have launching in just 30 minutes here. I'm going to take note of everything that's happening, show you guys how I'm preparing for the update, show you guys how to get rich during the update, and much more. So make sure you guys stay tuned until the end. This is going to be crazy, guys. Tower of Karate 2.0. It's going to be crazy. Trust me. So, before we start showcasing the units, let's take a quick look at what we know about the card packs. Collecting starts now, guys. We're going to have to collect card packs, and they're going to give really good rewards. Tyson even told me in the DMs, guys, that this is going to be a race that you'll want to collect. This update will be Saturday, January 31st at 11 a.m. Eastern, guys. This is the next day than they usually update. So, those at school on the update days can now play during this admin abuse and update this weekend. Crack open brand new card packs. Chase the highest rarities and hunt down those perfect graded 10s. Score them to unlock exclusive units and more. So this is going to be crazy. They're not giving us much here, but at least they dropped a video for us. So these cards are going to literally be graded like Pokemon cards, like the PSA 10, you know, they're perfect quality. Or like the CSGO skins with case hardened and factory new and stuff like that, guys. This is going to be insane. I'm going to be after those 10 out of 10 graded ones. We're going to try to get them all, guys. And I'll even be live for it too. So if you guys want even more information when it actually drops, make sure you're at my live stream. But guys, here's some new units. So here's Captain Doug Kassar, guys. This thing is the best secret in the game, apparently. It's a Pierce doing 17,000 damage. Obviously, secret's kind of stuck. Even though it's the best, it still kind of sucks. Next, guys, the Sir Urchin, which I have number one, or had, sorry, is now an actual unit, guys. It looks the same as the pet. I don't even know how you'll tell a difference when you're trading. But this thing is actually single target, doing the most damage of any exotic ever. Apparently, even though it's single target, it still goes the furthest in Endless. If you guys know what that means, it's going to be absolutely broken, do tons of damage, and be an absolute killer boss battler. Next, guys, is something I'm hyped about. I think the best thing ever. It's like literally the cat from Tom and Jerry, but it's called Kenny the Cat in this game. This is one of two Prismatics we are showcasing today. This is a line attack like every other Prismatic for some odd reason, but 12 million damage. By far higher than anything else we've ever used. And just to prove it, guys, I'll even show you the index. The Spongebob, which is right now the best Prismatic, only 5 million damage. Snowbob's 5.8 million. Ringmaster's 8 million, which is the highest damage one. SquarePants 7.56 mil, and then 2.5 mil on the Blackjack SquarePants. So this dude's Prismatic is like way better than every other's damage-wise, guys. We'll still have to test it, and we will be doing that on Saturday. Well, if we get it, because the way of getting it seems pretty hard, especially for me. I'm going to show you guys in a second. But moving on, guys, we got the SPU-31, the new pet, guys. They were calling it the water bot or something like that in the VC. This thing looks pretty crazy. It's also attacking and +2 placement like all the other new pet. Next, guys, take a look at this Gary, okay? It is called the Gary Booty. We didn't get any leaks on it. I don't know the damage just yet, but that's also going to be a unit. So all these units look like pets for the most part, guys. We have the Surgeon and the Gary Booty. These should be pets, guys. Look it up. Another one we don't actually get to see is this thing right here, this exotic. I really have no idea what that one's called. I don't really watch the SpongeBob show, but it looks really, really cool. Now, the way you guys get these units, or at least some of these units, is actually in the AFK rock if we look here. So we'll be getting some of these foods, the kelp jerky, a new mount, by the way, this tank looking thing. Then we've got the pet right here, guys. I think it's going to be super rare, though. And then we've got the secret, the new Sir Urchin unit, and then the Kenny the Cat as well. And that's why I say it might be hard for us to get. Yes, we have 8 or 9 accounts, guys, and I'll show you guys how we're going to set that up. But the AFK rock is not my expertise. I like to actually macro the game. I don't want to sit in the AFK rock all day. And right now, the only leak we have is that these units are in the AFK rock. But don't worry, because for one, they could be obtainable in other ways. But for two, there's actually other units coming to this update. Zach not only leaked the tank mount right here, which looks really, really cool. It's a boat tank. But he also leaked the index right here. Okay, guys? And before we take a look at his, if we take a look at ours, keep in mind there's 217 discovered. So these are the total amount of units with 1,085 variants. Okay, so 217, right? Let's pop it up. 217. But when we switch back to his index, there's 224. He only showed us 5 of the units. That means there's 2 more. And I think I may even know where they're going to come from. I kind of forgot that the most hype part of the update I haven't even leaked yet. But before we get into that, guys, let me show you what we're also going to be unlocking this update. So do you see how we have 19 pets and 80 pet variants right now? Well, the only pet we're missing, the reason we have 19 is actually because this Clamu pet is actually unobtainable at the moment. But that's all going to change this update, okay? If we head over to the pet discovery, guys, first of all, we're getting a prismatic chest. And then this will also unlock the Clam Prismatic. You can now get this if you get every pet variant. So we're basically getting 2 prismatic pets at once, which is going to change the whole pet lineup. Now we'll be using probably the T119. I think it's a bit better than La Spatula. And then both those new pets, one from the index and also one from the AFK pool. So with that said, make sure you guys stop grinding your La Spatulas, okay? So now let's circle back to the roadmap and look at the best part of the update, guys. Right here at the end. I'm not sure why it's at the end. Tower of Karate 2.0, okay? So they're adding card packs, AFK rework, in Tower of Karate. We have heard nothing about Tower of Karate just yet, but I do have some crazy suggestions and actually predictions to make about this Tower of Karate update. First of all, they're going to be adding new quests. They've talked about this a ton. I'm not even going to show that because we all know it by now, but they're going to be adding Tower of Karate quests and a new belt, I think. I believe that's what they said. I'm not sure about the belt part, but anyway, who cares about the belt? We're doing hundreds of millions of damage now anyway. But what I'm hoping is that all of these AFK units are actually in Tower of Karate as well. I figure, why make people AFK? Why force us to AFK to get the best prismatics in the game? Surely they're obtainable elsewhere, right? I would really hope. So what I'm really hoping for, guys, is that they release maybe a leaderboard unit. They fixed the bug with the skin. They fixed it in Bikini Bottom with the tall skin that we did showcase in the other one to get us 11th on the leaderboard. Now people are going crazy on the leaderboard. But anyway, if they could fix that skin and introducing a leaderboard unit, maybe a weekly refresh would be really cool. Maybe that's the Prismatic. I also forgot to mention, but the Gary Booty, the other Prismatic that we've seen so far, is actually obtainable through card packs, okay, guys? But there is 2 other units anyway, so maybe one of those Prismatics could be a leaderboard unit. It's definitely not the Gary Booty, though, looking back at the video. But hopefully, guys, we can get some new units in this karate shop. Yes, there's a ton of units, a ton of new pets. There is also the Sir Urchin here, so maybe they put the Sir Urchin unit in here as well. It could work. Okay, they got some new food. They got some new mounts. They could put all 7 new units in this thing, or at least 5 of them or something, and give us 2 ways to grind, because I really do not want to sit in the AFK rock. I like to play the game, you know? So let's hope for that. Let's hope for a leaderboard unit. And guys, I want to do a crazy suggestion that you guys will really like. If we head on to FNTD's Christmas event here, guys, we can see they actually have a battle pass. It's a Christmas battle pass just for the Christmas event. What if Spongebob Tower Defense adds a Tower of Karate battle pass, since it's the only map that none of us can macro, at least without cheats? I don't think anyone's figured it out yet. Even the people that do the guest macros, they're so inefficient, it's literally not worth it. So what if they had a battle pass here that's extremely difficult and has some of these new units? I think that would be super duper cool and give a purpose to this game mode. And in this battle pass, they could add karate belt milestones, they could add trait rerolls, they could add star potions, they could add level up potions, they could add gems, they could add units, they could add some of these old crates. Like, there's so many options to make this grind fun. With the Sticky Fins update and the potion shop, they had player counts super duper high that we haven't seen in months. And that's because we actually had something to grind that was actually fun and had value. The AFK rock is not fun, guys. It's really not fun. I don't want to grind it. I don't even want to macro it or sit all my accounts in it. It's just not fun. Why put the best units there? So let's just hope that they can do something cool, at least with Tower Karate, or throw these units even elsewhere. I don't care. Just make sure that these units we can get not by AFK. The best unit in the game should not be an AFK unit, guys. Please do not make that mistake. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Like and subscribe.